You won't believe it. Today, I'm gonna show you iced out Rolex that sells more than it being plain Jane. Let's start right up. First up, we got as a Panerai Ferrari edition. Ferrari has done a lot of collaborations with a lot of watch brands. This one is pre-owned. It's gonna be full box and papers. This is gonna have all the yellow accents. So they come in different variations, right? They come in yellow accent, they come in red accent, and then they also just come black on black. This one, I picked it up on trade for around $3,500. We're gonna be selling it for around $4,900. And it is box and papers. Next we got, this is a Rolex Datejust two-tone with the Wimbledon dial, and it's gonna be on a Jubilee bracelet. It is pre-owned, it's gonna be full box and papers. I believe it's a 2020. The paperwork is actually coming in from the customer. This one we're gonna be pricing at around $16,700. So next up we got is a two-door with date, stainless steel bezel on a really cool strap. The strap almost has like kind of like white speckles inside of it. It is on a deployment clasp. And this one we're gonna be pricing it at $2,600. It's gonna come with a full box and papers and everything. So next up we got is a Rolex Submariner two-tone with the black on black. It is on an oyster bracelet, super clean. Bracelet is in really good condition. And this is an F serial, so it's not gonna be too old for the pre-ceramic. We're gonna be pricing this one at $12,500. It is watch and box only. But again, when it doesn't have papers, you do get a full appraisal from us with the serial numbers and all that information on it, model number, so you can send it to your insurance company and get it fully insured. For my flashy guys out there, I know a lot of people are gonna get pissed off when I show this watch. Boom, baby. Always remember this. I know a lot of people, a lot of purists get mad. They go, oh, you ruined the watch, you ruined the watch. Look, there's some people that like it. You know, some people wanna wear an iced out watch. They wanna flood their AP, and you can't take that away from them, right? It's their money. So, right here we have a Royal Oak 41mm two-tone. You have a full custom diamond bezel, custom diamond bracelet. This is gonna be capped with yellow gold on top, and it's gonna sit at a higher level right there. As you can see, we add a plate of gold on the inner links over there, and they'll put their rounds on top of it. We are going to be selling this one at $40,000. It does have a service card with it. Great deal, great watch, very good labor. Now, if you're gonna ask me, would you personally wear an iced out watch, or would you put diamonds on your Royal Oak? I wouldn't, but there are people that do like it, and it does sell, and we are in the business of selling watches, so we do have to cater to everybody. So this next batch that we have, I bought from a friend of mine, 3 brand new Rolexes. Gonna be some of the hottest Rolexes in the market, and I will go through them all one by one. First up we got is a Rolex Datejust 36mm. So you're gonna have a beautiful rose gold fluted bezel over here with the palm dial, rose gold luminescent hands, beautiful oyster bracelet with the rose gold in the center links, rose gold crown. This is gonna be a 36mm. It is brand new, fully complete box of papers. So we're gonna be pricing this one at $15,500. So next up we got, this is gonna be the 41mm case size. Now this is gonna be a stunning dial. It's not something you're gonna see every day. This is gonna be a Rolex Datejust. It is a 41mm case size, but this is gonna be the dark gray checkerboard dial. This is a beautiful timepiece, especially on the rose gold. It stands out so much. It's gonna be a beautiful fluted bezel right over here. You're gonna have a gorgeous Jubilee bracelet with the steel rose gold in the center links. It is gonna be obviously the newer clasp. That's the only way they made it on the Jubilee. Zoom into that dial, dude. I mean, look at that, look how pretty it is. It's a darker gray, so it's not gonna be light. It's gonna really pop out, especially with their Ever Rose. Rolex's patent on their rose gold. The watch is stunning. This is brand new as well. It's gonna be full box and papers. It is 2023, so it's gonna be super fresh date. We are going to be pricing this one at $17,800. So look, check this one out. This is gonna be a 36mm Datejust with a beautiful yellow gold fluted bezel. Now this is gonna be the palm champagne diamond dial. Look at how pretty that is. This is also brand new. It's gonna be full box and papers, 2023, complete. And we are going to be pricing this one at $17,000. So we paid $14,800 for this watch. This is probably gonna be the prettiest Yachtmaster out on the market. It is a 2023. It is brand new. This is gonna be the charcoal gray dial. But check out the baby blue that they put on the second hand and on the Yachtmaster on the bottom of that. Look how pretty that is. Such a gorgeous watch with the platinum bezel. I mean, on an oyster bracelet, the watch is gorgeous. And we're going to be pricing this one brand new for $17,000. Okay, so the next 4 watches I'm gonna show you belong to a couple. For every iced out watch he got for himself, didn't matter what it looked like, he bought his wife the same exact one. So it's literally gonna be 4 watches, but it's only 2 models. So I'll start with the Rolex Day-Date first. These are gonna be Rolex Day-Date 41 millimeter, so it's gonna be the previous reference number. Rolex Day-Date 41 millimeter, literally same exact watch, but it's really good work, very good craftsmanship. You're gonna have a full 2-row pave bezel, right? So a lot of people you don't see that too often, and it's gonna be fully iced out going all the way through on the bracelet, but they left the sides plain, which I actually don't mind. Normally I think if you're gonna ice it out, just go ahead and do the whole thing, but I actually like the way it came out on there. Now he does have the extra links obviously, so both of them will fit a man or a lady, whichever one you like. It is watch and box only. You will get an appraisal, but all the diamonds are VS to SI, but very clean, mostly VS, and they are about F to G color. Very high craftsmanship, very good quality diamonds. The watch really pops. We're going to be doing each one of these for about $43,000. Now the next ones I'm gonna show you guys are the bricks, right? So he has 2 yellow gold AP bricks. Now to have 1 AP brick is very expensive, right? To have 2 is extremely expensive. Now to have the yellow gold version of an AP brick is even more expensive than the rose gold. Always remember, most of these companies, when they come out with these watches, they come out in rose gold. It's very rare for them to do yellow gold on these. So whenever it's a yellow gold, it does come at a bigger premium. Now, these are gonna be fully iced out. They are factory except for the diamonds. Now, a lot of companies that come out with these, sometimes customers will call me and say, hey, I found one that's like 20, 30 grand cheaper than yours. But I always ask, is it factory? Not in a sense of like, is the movement factory? What they'll do is they'll strip the whole watch, and they'll do an aftermarket bracelet, aftermarket case, aftermarket dial, aftermarket everything, and they'll put an old AP movement in there, which if they're honest about it and they tell you, no harm, no foul. But some of these people will actually try to bypass it. These are all factory. The only thing that's aftermarket is the diamonds on it and the dial, but it's beautiful work. I mean, take a look at it. They're all gonna be, again, VS to SI, FG color, same exact person. I have all the links for it. They left the sides plain on the bracelet over here, but it is a full diamonds on the casing over here. Now these are gonna be very good price too as well, right? Each one is gonna be about $72,000. The watch plain costs more than that. So if this is something you're into, this is your opportunity to come in and buy it at a good price. All right, because I promised you guys this right here is gonna be the Rolex that's worth more with diamonds than plain. This is a Rolex Datejust 41 millimeter with the custom diamonds, right? It's gonna be custom diamond bezel, diamonds on the casing. You're gonna have diamonds on the center links, outer links. This is a 2-tone, it's yellow gold. It's not capped or dipped or anything like that. We're going to be pricing this one at $24,000. The watch plain is anywhere, depending on the condition, in that 12 to 16, 17 range. So there you have it. An iced out Rolex that's more expensive than the plain Jane. So next up this is a really good looking piece. It's one of my favorite ladies Pateks in the market. This is gonna be a Patek Nautilus. It's a 7118A. Now this is gonna be a factory diamond bezel with the white dial, beautiful bracelet. Now Patek did a really good job with this watch, right? So if you're feeling the watch is tight, you can essentially almost pull this out and you get that extra little bit of room, and this is on both sides. So it almost gives you a full length that you can adjust just by pulling on it, just right there. This one we're gonna be pricing it at $75,000. It is brand new, full box and papers, and it is a very recent date on the papers. Right here is a Rolex Datejust 41 millimeter with the Wimbledon dial. I just did one previously right now, but this is rose gold instead of yellow gold. It is box and papers. We're gonna be pricing it at $16,800. This is nice. This is a Hublot Classic Fusion. I believe it is a 45 millimeter case size, but check that dial out. It goes from light to dark with the darker chronograph, full titanium casing with the beautiful deployment clasp over there. This is gonna be the gummy strap. Hublot did a really good job on these straps. They almost make it look like leather, but it's actually rubber, so you don't have to worry about sweating or the upkeep of the bracelet. This one, we're gonna be pricing it at $8,000. Check this watch out. This is gonna be a Zenith Chronomaster. It is brand new, full box and papers, but check this out. It's a full 18 karat rose gold with the black ceramic bezel. You're gonna have a beautiful chronograph over here going from blue, gray, to silver, white dial on the outside, stunning rose gold hour markers over there. It is going to be on a deployment buckle with a really pretty, it's almost like a black suede strap with a see-through case back. This is brand new, fully complete, box and papers. It retails for $22,400. We're going to be doing this one at $14,500. Stunning timepiece. Come in and check it out for 18 karat rose gold, where you're going to get a watch for that price. So next up we got is 41 millimeter two-tone Rolex Submariner. Great looking piece with the black on black. Beautiful oyster bracelet. This one we're going to be pricing it at $18,500. It is a 2022. It's pre-owned, but it's in immaculate condition. All I did was a really light touch up to it to take off some of the light scratches. You know what, actually, before I put this away, I want to compare it with the blue dial. So right over here, we have the black 41 millimeter two-tone sub. Right over here on the right, we have the blue 41 millimeter two-tone sub. Both beautiful oyster bracelet, ceramic bezels, stunning on the dial. Rolex really crushes it. You know, one good way on the two-tone to tell if it's 41 millimeter or if it's a 40 millimeter is on the writing. The 40 millimeter they did in gold writing, and the 41 millimeter they do in the white writing. There's no right or wrong. They're both great watches. It's so hard to tell the difference between the 40 and the 41, but these are both 41 millimeters, one black, one blue, and you can compare them right next to each other. Next up we got is an AP Royal Oak Offshore 42 millimeter case size, the beautiful charcoal gray dial on the inside. You're gonna have your sub dials right over here, 18 karat rose gold bezel, full leather strap with the stitching over here. You're gonna have the chronograph ceramic pushers right over there. This is box papers, fully complete. We're gonna be pricing it at $42,000. And you know what? I actually have a Royal Oak here. I will show you guys to compare the thicknesses of it. We're gonna be pricing this one as box papers. We're gonna be doing it at $44,000, but I wanna show you guys the difference in the thickness between the two. There is a major difference in thickness and in size, right? Royal Oak Offshore is gonna be a 42 millimeter case size. The Royal Oak on the bottom is gonna be a 41 millimeter case size, but it's gonna fit completely different because of the thickness of it. I mean, there's a reason why they call the Royal Oak Offshore on a bracelet the brick, because it's a big boy. All right, guys, so that's gonna be our watch pricing with Danny. Thanks for always watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below which one your favorite was. And if there is other things that you want us to do differently, let us know. I mean, we do have other videos coming out with, you know, building your watch collection for $15,000 for men and women, but anything you want to see, let me know. We have an endless amount of supply of inventory, so I can pretty much do anything that your heart desires. So make sure to comment it down below. We read all the comments and we take them all into consideration.